Jamaica is a country brimming with potential. It boasts a strategic location in the Caribbean, vibrant trade connections, and a tourism industry that brings millions of visitors to its shores every year. But like any nation, growth demands investment, vision, and action. That's why it is investing into mega projects. Think of them as Jamaica's big leap toward being a powerhouse of not just culture but also commerce, infrastructure, and global influence. What's so exciting about these projects is that each one is a game changer. For starters, they're solving age-old problems, traffic congestion, limited trade capacity, and even energy challenges. More importantly, they're creating opportunities, thousands of jobs, better transportation networks, and cutting-edge facilities that will put Jamaica firmly on the global map. We're talking about a Jamaica where moving goods, people, and ideas become seamless. Where every new port, road, or solar plant sparks a ripple effect that lifts communities and boosts the economy. But these projects go beyond cranes and cement mixers. They're about transforming lives. This isn't just about infrastructure, it's about empowering people, connecting cultures, and unlocking Jamaica's true potential. And let's not forget the global implications. Jamaica's mega projects are turning heads internationally, attracting investments and strengthening the nation's diplomatic standing. Economically, socially, politically, these projects are Jamaica's golden ticket to the future. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the most exciting ongoing mega projects in Jamaica, from groundbreaking ports to energy hubs and everything in between. So, buckle up, my friends, this is more than just a list. It's a celebration of a nation rising to the occasion. Let's dive into the heartbeat of a growing Jamaica, one project at a time. 6. Montego Bay Perimeter Road Project. This project aims to decongest the bustling streets of Montego Bay by creating a 15-kilometer, 4-lane bypass. With an estimated budget of $274 million, this road will redirect heavy traffic away from the city center, easing commutes and boosting efficiency. The project is backed by a loan from the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, and executed by China Harbor Engineering Company, CHEC. Completion is targeted for 2026. Montego Bay is the tourism hub of Jamaica, welcoming millions of visitors annually, and thus once completed, this bypass will drastically reduce travel time, making it easier for tourists and locals to get around, since smoother logistics mean better business opportunities and improved roads make it easier for tourists to explore nearby attractions like Dunn's River Falls. Overall, Montego Bay's traffic snarls cost local businesses millions annually in delays, and thus this bypass is expected to slash commute times by 30% in addition to adding over 1,200 jobs during construction. 5. Norman Manley International Airport Expansion. This project focuses on upgrading terminals, runways, and facilities to handle up to 5 million passengers annually by 2030 at a budget of a hefty $200 million. It is funded through a public-private partnership, PPP, with the Mexican operator Grupo Aeroportuario del Pacifico, GAP, leading the charge. Furthermore, this airport is Jamaica's second largest and a vital link for business, tourism, and trade, and thus upgrades will position it as a modern, competitive hub in the Caribbean. As a result, once completed, improved facilities will attract more airlines, and since tourism contributes 9.2% of Jamaica's GDP, better airports will bring more tourists. Overall, this airport is named after Norman Manley, one of Jamaica's founding fathers, and thus with these upgrades, it's set to honor his legacy by driving progress. 4. GOJ-Solar Energy Parks. Jamaica aims to generate 50 megawatts of solar energy by 2026 across several parks, with a budget of $60 million. Notably, this is a government-led initiative in partnership with PowerChina Renewable Energy and funded by climate finance organizations. Unfortunately, Jamaica's energy imports cost billions annually, but this solar power will cut costs, reduce emissions, and increase energy independence, and as a result, solar energy will save Jamaica $10 million annually on fossil fuel imports, reducing CO2 emissions by 60,000 tons per year. In addition to adding hundreds of jobs in clean energy tech, Jamaica is targeting 50% renewable energy by 2030, and these solar parks are a huge step forward. 3. Port of Kingston storage area expansion. This expansion includes adding 30 hectares of storage space and modernizing equipment to handle up to 4 million TEUs, 20-foot equivalent units, annually at a whopping $350 million, which is funded through private investment, with operations managed by Kingston Freeport Terminal Limited. The Port of Kingston is a vital transshipment hub for the Americas, and thus with increased capacity, it can attract more global trade routes, and as a result, Jamaica's position as a logistics hub will strengthen. Overall, the Port of Kingston is one of the largest natural harbors in the world and already handles 1.8 million TEUs annually. This expansion doubles its capacity, and higher trade volumes will bring more earnings for the government. 2. South Coast Highway Improvement Project. Stretching over 120 kilometers, this project links Negril to Portland via improved roads at a budget of a cool $384 million. The project is funded by a Chinese loan facility and constructed by China Harbor Engineering Company, CHEC. Notably, better roads mean smoother travel, improved trade, and safer commutes for everyone, which will ensure an easy access to gems like Treasure Beach and Bluefields and facilitate connection to rural areas to markets, boosts local economies. Overall, this highway is projected to reduce accidents on Jamaica's south coast by 40%. 1. Mahogany Vale Dam. The Mahogany Vale Dam in St. Thomas will store 10 million cubic meters of water, ensuring supply for over 500,000 residents. The budget for the project $150 million, and it's funded by the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, and built by local contractors to prioritize job creation. Notably, Jamaica often struggles with droughts and water shortages, but with this dam will secure supply for agriculture, households, and industry. As a result, irrigation for farms will mean more food security, reliable water access that will transform daily life. Overall, once operational, this dam will supply 50 million liters of water daily, enough to fill 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And there you have it, 6 bold projects driving Jamaica's transformation. From roads to ports, solar parks to dams, these ventures aren't just about infrastructure. They're about unlocking Jamaica's potential, empowering its people, and securing a brighter tomorrow. This is more than progress. It's a movement, a vision, a legacy in the making. Jamaica isn't just building roads and runways, it's paving the way for a prosperous future.